Hello, and thanks for joining us for B-Sides Pittsburgh's 2026 Speaker Series. My name is Justin Leapline, and I'm one of the hosts of the Distilled Security podcast. Today, I have with me Bodhi Das. Bodhi, could you introduce yourself and give a brief overview of a couple of your talks that you're giving?
Sure, Justin. Thank you for having me. It's glad to be back here another year.
Yeah.
And for everyone who don't know me, I'm a security engineer at RUDRA Cybersecurity back in India. And very soon I'll be joining Carnegie Mellon as a grad student. So this year I'm delivering,
Congratulations.
thank you. This year I'm gonna be delivering two talks at track one. The first one is teaching AI agents like guide dogs, a progressive trust framework. Here I'll be talking a bit about how guide dog training has developed a trust framework. So officially, there is the International Guide Dog Federation has a standard on training guide dogs over 8 phases, and instead of just like a pass fail, it's actually a phase by phase threshold where the dogs are trained across multiple scenarios, multiple exposure, and one very important factor that I found there is called intelligent disobedience. Now, you guys might be wondering how this comes up in a cybersecurity conference, but when we think about how we are integrating AI agents and AI models into our enterprise systems, we cannot just think at the procurement level whether this AI model is safe, as safety is not just a property that you just test once and just put a stamp on it. And the guide dogs have built this platform, and this is something I want to borrow from.
Hmm.
So these dogs earned autonomy after one phase after another, and I have built a open source framework that tests the AI frameworks and AI agents on this. And the talk is basically about explaining this framework, how we can test the models. And so far, actually, a surprising thing is even the production level, the big names of the frontier models, none of them have actually passed the truly autonomous phase. The second half of the talk is on how we can use different tools, introduce AI explainability techniques to
Okay.
kind of create a harness around these models so that they can be safely deployed, albeit maybe in a little degraded state. But I believe it's better to be safe, and
Yeah.
especially for a security AI model, rather than having a complete hallucination.
Yeah, and I think that at least your first talk, that's very creative how you relate it back to guide dogs and everything like that, and know exactly what you're talking about. Like if you want to cross the street, but it sees a big truck coming down, and not slowing down. Obviously, yeah, you want it to not cross the street, even though you really wanted to without seeing that
Correct.
danger there. So yeah, I'll be very interested to see how you kind of blend those two topics together and get that. Um, get that kind of usability out of AI, with those principles kind of built into it. So, what are some of the things for both your talks and everything that you want the audience to kind of walk away with after seeing them?
Well, primarily, I would be one thing that I would say is implementing AI is very good, but there needs to be a human oversight, especially considering we have in our company, we have been testing out many of these autonomous AI SOC platforms that have been coming up, AI VAPT, and even though they are good, no doubt they do speed up things 100%. We ourselves at Rudra, we implement a ton of those, but without human oversight, even if you are sending a report to a client that has 10 great positives and you get one complete hallucination, it kind of does beats the purpose. And you kind of, as a security company, as well as a security tooling organizations, you if you lose the trust and the reputation, you cannot win it back.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's definitely
So
very important.
I,
Yeah.
I'd like to sum it up by trust but verify.
Yeah, absolutely. Classic motto into that. Yeah, so sounds like great talks and everything. And I think, speaking for myself at least, would be really looking forward to seeing some of those with that. Um, Speaking on a software topic, what else are you looking forward to from B-Sides Pittsburgh perspective?
Well, this year I have been seeing that there's a lot of work being done around on quantum. And
Yeah.
that is a new frontier that personally I do not have a lot of knowledge on. But considering the progress that we have been making with the chipsets all around even our tensor processing and the quantum work, I think that is something that will be blowing up in the next 5 years. And we have a lot of great talks on that topic. And as a research town of Pittsburgh with all the education universities and all, I believe it's a great platform where we can have this kind of research around.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially kind of combination with the AI and all that stuff will be in the next 5, 10 years see some great improvements, already, onto the that technology there. So great. Well, Bodhi, thank you for taking the time to talk with us. It sounds like great talks. Definitely encourage the audience to go seek you out on track one, you said, into
Yep.
there.
You can
And
catch me
then
from 10 a.m.
10 a.m. There you go. So have to don't sleep in, on Friday. Yeah. So and then for the rest of the audience, we only have a few of these left, but stay tuned. We're coming out with a couple more, and we'll see you here Friday at B-Sides Pittsburgh. Thanks all. Bye.
Thank you.